You're at zero, the bank account is empty, the bills are staring you down, and you feel like you're drowning. I've been there. In fact, that was my rock bottom. But what if I told you that this is the perfect place to start? I'm going to show you the exact offensive and defensive plays that took me from zero to financially stable, starting with the very first dollar you need to earn today. Hitting financial rock bottom is a special kind of panic, isn't it? It's not just about the numbers. It's this heavy weight on your chest, a constant buzz of anxiety that follows you everywhere. I know because I lived it. I remember the sleepless nights, the dread of answering the phone, and the shame of not being able to afford the basics. But that moment of hitting zero was also the moment everything changed. It forced me to get brutally honest and incredibly strategic about money. It forced me to create a playbook. And that's what I'm sharing with you today. No abstract theories, just a concrete battle plan. We're going to talk about the two sides of this fight, defense and offense. Your defense is all about stopping the bleeding, plugging the leaks in your finances, and building a fortress to protect yourself. Your offense is about getting back in the game, earning income and building momentum so you can finally move forward. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about taking back control, $1 at a time. So if you're ready to stop drowning and start fighting back, stick with me. The defensive playbook, building your fortress. Before you can even think about making more money, you have to stop losing the money you don't have. Your defensive playbook is all about creating stability in the middle of the crisis. It has 3 critical steps. Step 1, the financial triage, the first 48 hours. When you're at zero, your first instinct is to panic. Don't. Your first move is to perform financial triage. Just like in an emergency room, you have to address the most critical wounds first. For now, you will focus only on what I call the 4 walls. These are the 4 things you absolutely must keep standing: food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. Everything else, credit card bills, student loan payments, old medical debts, Netflix, is secondary for now. Your sole mission in the first 48 hours is to figure out how to cover these 4 walls. This is not the time to worry about your credit score. This is survival mode. Grab a piece of paper and write down the bare minimum you need for groceries, to keep the lights on, to pay your rent or mortgage, and to get to work. This is your new survival budget. Be ruthless. We're talking homemade meals, not takeout. Basic transportation, not joyrides. For any bills you can't pay, you need to contact your creditors. Tell them your situation and ask about hardship programs or deferred payments. Hiding from them only makes it worse. This first play isn't about solving everything. It's about giving yourself breathing room so you can think clearly. Step 2, know your numbers, the battlefield map. You can't win a battle without a map. For your finances, that map is a budget. I know the word budget can feel like a cage, but I want you to reframe it. A budget isn't restrictive, it's a tool for freedom. It tells your money where to go instead of you wondering where it went. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to become a financial detective. Track every single penny. Use a free app or just a simple notebook. Write down the 99-cent coffee, the pack of gum, everything. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about gathering intelligence. At the end of the 2 weeks, you will see exactly where the leaks are. You'll be shocked at how much is slipping through the cracks on non-essentials. Once you have this data, you can finalize your survival budget. List your income, even if it's currently zero at the top and your 4 walls expenses below it. Everything else gets cut. That streaming service you forgot about, cut it. That gym membership you haven't used in months, cut it. A single $15 subscription is nearly $100 over 6 months, money that you desperately need right now. The goal is to get to a point where your income is greater than your essential expenses, even if it's just by a few dollars. That little surplus is the seed for your comeback. Step 3, build your fortress, the starter emergency fund. Living at zero means every minor inconvenience is a full-blown crisis. A flat tire isn't just a hassle, it's a financial disaster that sends you deeper into debt. Your next defensive play is to build a buffer between you and that chaos. Now your first goal is a quick psychological win, $500, but let's be clear, that's just the first milestone. Your real starter emergency fund target is $1,000. Why 1,000? Because that's enough to cover most common emergencies, a car repair, an urgent care visit, without having to reach for a credit card. This money must be kept in a separate high-yield savings account. It is not for pizza night, It is not for a new pair of shoes. It is only for true emergencies. Every dollar you squeeze from your survival budget goes here. Any money you make from the offensive plays we're about to discuss, before you do anything else, you use it to fill this bucket until you hit your $1,000 goal. This fortress, this small wall of cash, is what gives you the stability to stop playing defense and finally go on offense. All right, you've just built your defensive plan. You've stopped the bleeding and created a foundation. If you're finding this battle plan helpful so far, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It's a small click for you, but it lets me know you're serious about this comeback. Now that your fortress is secure, it's time to go on offense. The offensive playbook, earning your way out. With your defenses secured, it's time to attack. You can't save your way out of a $0 bank account. You have to earn your way out. This is where we build momentum. Step 4. Earn your first dollar today. The psychological weight of being at zero is crushing. The single most powerful thing you can do to break that inertia is to earn $1. Today, the amount doesn't matter as much as the action. It proves to yourself that you are not powerless. So what can you do right now to make money? Don't think about a grand business plan. Think immediate cash. Go through your home and find 5 things you haven't used in the last year. List them on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or Poshmark right now. That old gaming console, the clothes in the back of your closet, the kitchen gadget still in its box, that's cash just sitting there. Sign up for a gig app like TaskRabbit or DoorDash. You could be assembling furniture or delivering food within hours. Check out freelancing sites like Upwork or Fiverr for small, one-off projects like data entry. Even online survey sites, while not a huge earner, can put a few dollars in your PayPal account by the end of the day. The goal here is pure momentum. When you earn that first dollar, celebrate it. You've just proven you can create value out of thin air. You're back in the game. Step 5. Increase your income streams. Earning your first dollar is the spark. Now it's time to build a fire. One-off gigs are great for immediate cash, but you need more sustainable income streams to truly escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. First, look at your primary job, if you have one. Can you ask for more hours? Is there a path to a raise or promotion? Don't be afraid to ask. The worst they can say is no. Next, turn your quick cash ideas into a more consistent side hustle. If you enjoyed selling stuff online, double down on it. Go to thrift stores and find undervalued items you can flip for a profit. If you found success on a freelance platform, build out your profile, get good reviews, and start applying for higher-paying projects. Think about the skills you already have. Are you great at organizing, writing, or graphic design? Are you a good cleaner or a skilled handyman? Offer your services in local community groups on Facebook. You don't need a fancy business plan. You just need to solve someone's problem for a fee. The goal is to add a second, and maybe even a third, stream of income. This is how you go from just surviving to actually thriving. Step 6. Start investing, even with $10. This step might sound insane. Investing, I literally have nothing, but hear me out. This is not about getting rich quick. It's about fundamentally changing your mindset from one of scarcity to one of growth. Once your $1,000 emergency fund is saved, I want you to open an investment account. You can use a micro-investing app like Acorns or open a Roth IRA and set up an automatic transfer of just $10 or $20 a month into a low-cost index fund. Let's be real, this isn't about the financial return on $10. It's about the psychological return. Every time you invest, you are sending a powerful message to yourself. I am a person who builds wealth. I am someone who plans for the future. It shifts your identity from a person who is broke to a person who is an investor. This habit, more than anything, will secure your long-term stability. As your income grows, you can increase the amount. That tiny seed you planted with just a few dollars will grow into a tree that provides shade for your future self. So that's the playbook. Defense first, triage your finances to cover your 4 walls, create a budget so you know your numbers, and build a $1,000 fortress to protect you from emergencies. Then you go on offense, earn that crucial first dollar to build momentum, scale up your income streams to create a real surplus, and start investing, even a tiny amount. To change your identity for good. This journey from rock bottom is not easy, and it's not quick, it's a marathon. There will be days you feel like you're getting nowhere, but consistency beats perfection every time. A small step forward every single day will lead you to a completely different life. You started this feeling like you were drowning at zero. But zero isn't an ending, it's the most powerful starting line in the world. From here, every dollar earned is a victory. Every emergency you handle without going into debt is a win. You have the blueprint. Now you have to take the first step. In the comments below, tell me the one action you are going to take today to start your financial comeback. Are you going to sell one thing? Write down your 4 walls. Let's hold each other accountable and start this journey together. You've got this.